Hey friends, welcome to another episode of Generation Films. My name is Ben. Now, I was going to do an episode about the 5 most ridiculous superheroes, but the first one I started thinking about was so hilarious that I decided to do a whole video about Jian Bing or Jian Bing Man. He's a Chinese superhero whose name, I guess, translates as Fried Pancake Man, whose signature move is throwing the ingredients of a Chinese pancake at his enemies, eggs, scallions. Anyway, we'll get to all that later. The movie stars DARP Hyung, who started off as an online talk show host and comedian in China. He made headlines in the West a few years back for ripping off Conan O'Brien's intro sequence.
A side-by-side comparison of our show opening and Da Peng's show opening, absolutely real.
Which led to a hilarious back and forth between the two shows.
在这里，我仅代表节目组向柯南先生以及其节目组致歉啊，这个事儿确实是太骚人了。
Da Peng, if you're watching, I now feel bad that I made you feel bad. He seems like a nice guy.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm sorry I brought the whole thing up.
We were just looking to fill time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Culminating in Conan making a new intro for DARP Hyung.
You can use this. It's made by our great graphic artist here. It's now your show opening if you want it. Take a look.
He really used that intro, by the way. Anyway, DARP Hyung has come a long way since then. He had his own comedy sketch show and then started making movies. Jian Bing Man was DARP Hyung's first movie, which he starred in and directed. And it's a movie about someone making a movie, like a movie within a movie. I think that's the only way you can get away with certain things.
Critically acclaimed Australian actor Kirk Lazarus underwent a controversial procedure in order to play the platoon's African-American sergeant.
I know who I am! I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude.
So let's talk about the plot. In Jian Bing Man, DARP Hyung signs a contract saying he will shoot a movie for $10 million, which just happens to be the money he needs to buy a ring to propose to his girlfriend. However, after getting photographed drunk, his reputation is tarnished and he finds himself out of work. His girlfriend breaks up with him, and on top of that, he loses the $10 million ring. But he is still bound by a contract to shoot the movie featuring several celebrities for these Chinese gangster guys. But he now has no studio supporting him, so he chooses to go guerrilla, teaming up with an ex-paparazzi photographer and shoot the scenes with celebrities without their knowledge, pretending to be robbers, tricking them into saying lines from the script, and then Jian Bing Man, or Pancake Man, saves the day. Just like Batman, Jian Bing Man, or DARP Hyung himself basically, has a tortured past and interesting backstory, but never loses hope.
金饼男好，谢谢啊，下次再来啊。好嘞，哎。
我的梦想是成为一个摊煎饼的英雄，拯救世界。还我！还我！煎饼是绝。什么神拳？哎呦，打！让他打！他是个卖煎饼的。
所以啊，我就是不好意思跟你们说，其实煎饼侠是我从小画到大的漫画，我最大的梦想。
So after growing up, DARP Hyung comes to Beijing to shoot his movie. Jian Bing Man's color scheme is inspired by the colors of Chinese pancakes. Yellow for the pancake itself, green for the scallions, and red for the hot peppers. And this movie has a crazy ending in which Jian Bing Man defeats Jean-Claude Van Damme. Yes, that is actually Jean-Claude Van Damme, who comes out of nowhere at the end of the movie with his signature move, and he gets a place on the movie poster for his 30-second appearance. But the end scene is phenomenal, and I would thoroughly recommend this movie to anyone. I remember I went to see it when it first came out in the theater in Times Square. I was like the only non-Chinese guy in the theater. You can find a version with English subtitles, and I will put the link to the trailer in the description of this video for you guys to check out. What do you think, guys? Is this the most ridiculous superhero you have ever seen, or are there others that we should check out? Leave your comments below, and if we get 5 good ones, hey, maybe I will do that top 5 video I talked about. If you're new, please subscribe to Generation Films. Give this video a like. We'll see you next time. Bye.